Yo, welcome back, everybody. This is crazy. The most of us here. We have a kind of recurring guest, but we're not going to get into that because that's not important anyway. Anyway, I'm so glad to be here.
No,
It's a
no, no.
pleasure.
I think it is a little important. We made an episode.
I don't think it is.
We made an episode with this.
Well, I already talked about it, so now we're like doing this to the internet. So it's like bad when we do it when it's just like the three of us.
No.
But then it's worse if we're doing this over the internet.
No, listen.
You know what I mean?
We made an episode with Ryan. It didn't go so well, so we just decided to reshoot it.
Well, it went pretty well for a while.
It went pretty well until, something happened.
Yeah, so Ryan, welcome back to the podcast. Good to see you.
Ryan, let's not make that same slip up again.
Who said it was his fault? Anyway, guys, I need a haircut. This is insane.
Yo, bro, when you coming over?
Same, bro. I need one too.
When you hosting?
Whenever you want. I'm gonna get you a haircut.
So seriously, I know this whole thing started because of COVID-19 and whatever. I feel, despite obvious other occurrences such as protests and other synonyms for protests, the social distancing situation, I personally feel has gotten better. That's all I wanted to leave that.
What do you mean by gotten better?
Well, I mean, a lot of more things have been opened, like general retail stores you see in a shopping center. Like I was in Old Navy today.
Mm-hmm.
TJ Maxx was open, dude. Like,
who were you with?
I went with my dad out. We haven't hung out, him and I, in a while. So
I go to Old Navy with my dad too. It's the best.
Good stuff, dude. I got a pair of shorts and a new shirt.
Right?
You'd be cooling.
I'd be chilling, dude. You know how it is.
Boys, racism is over.
Say what?
My man's
This
wild.
man's Ryan.
Racism's over.
Bruh. His phone doesn't want him to say it. His phone is racist.
I wish my phone did that.
No, but seriously, while we're on the subject of COVID and on top like the whole racism thing, what are you guys' thoughts on like the riots or like protests versus riots and everything?
Dude, it is literally you want to know what I call it? I call it, this is my definition of the second wave of COVID-19.
Yeah, so that I think so too, especially with like because everyone's gathering.
Yeah.
This is like I understand the cause, but I don't know if the effect is gonna be the best thing. Like I agree what happened was bad, and I do agree with the peaceful protests. I'm fine with that. I don't agree with the riots, but like you also have to think about what you're doing beyond the scope of like just what you're trying to get. Like
totally.
They're trying to do something that's very good and very productive, but at the same time, you might be spreading COVID.
I mean, they're wearing face masks.
Yeah, but that's not really for the social distancing.
If everyone is like a foot apart, jumping and screaming and yelling, and like a bunch of people, I saw videos. People were taking their masks off and screaming at each other. I mean,
not even a foot apart.
I saw so much stuff.
It's crazy. At the mall that I work at yesterday, they had to shut down early. They closed at 4:00 because people were starting to protest and they were scared of riots.
In the mall?
No, outside of the mall. They were like in the parking lot. People were protesting. I don't even know what the fuck you're like. What are you protesting? We're mall employees. Like,
why is the mall?
Yeah, well,
that's something that I don't.
Because everybody thinks that everyone else is ignorant and it's not fun.
Okay, but why are you doing it at malls and at Targets and at Walmarts? Why don't you go down to City Hall and do this shit at City Hall? Why are you doing this in front of my store? Like,
what are you gonna do about it?
Exactly. I'm literally just trying to do my job. Yeah, I care about the situation, but guess what? At the end of the day, I can't do anything about it. You got to go to the people in Congress, go to the people in Senate, go to City Hall, talk to people.
Yeah.
And
the actual like protests themselves are just causing more physical damage than actual structural improvement. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know, because there are some protests that are like they're solid, you know, like they're peaceful protests, people are walking, everything's like calm, and then but most of them are getting out of hand. Or you know, I don't even know if
All of them.
I don't know if most of them are getting out of hand. I feel like the ones that are getting out of hand are just given more spotlight.
Yeah, definitely. I think
But
that's what makes money in media, showing those.
exactly. So I mean, but yeah, I've seen peaceful ones. I've seen ones that went like really well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a certain way to handle this type of thing. But that's not what we're here to talk about, really. I mean, listen, guys, we've all been away for, a little bit. We've been away from the recording for a little bit of a minute now.
Yeah,
I don't know if anything's changed with y'all. Gabby, you said you were working now. What's up with you, man? Are you an essential man?
No, I'm not an essential. So the state of Georgia reopened all workplaces, and
they didn't reopen my gym, and they're still charging us.
Me neither. Wait, that's actually crazy.
First of all, that's not true. Your gym has the option of opening. A lot of businesses are staying closed because they don't want COVID to affect their business, right? Because if one person comes to your gym that has corona and then he spreads it to people, you have to close your gym for 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're doing like the JCC.
What?
It's open?
Also, they're doing JCC. Yeah, they're like having it open for like families to sign up and like come like as a family. Like you have to sign up to go.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's interesting.
There are a lot of like things that can go wrong with reopening a business. So for me,
of course,
I work in a mall. So the mall mandates when we're open, when we're not open. They were closed for like the past 2 months, so we didn't work. Now we're working, and all mall employees have to wear masks, but customers are not required to wear masks.
Right.
So like from what I've experienced, it's very like half and half. Like half the people are wearing masks, half the people are not wearing masks. I have customers that don't even think corona is real. I literally had a conversation with
That's too funny. What?
That was like, yeah, he's like, it's a complete sham. It's all politics. They made it up. And I was like, okay. Like people aren't taking it as seriously as they should, but also I think some people are taking it way too seriously. I had a woman walk in today wearing like one of those hazmat masks. I was like, what are you doing?
When I was at Old Navy, there was a woman. She was counting everyone that came in and out of the store. She also had a hazmat.
Yeah, no, but so the counting thing, I actually agree with. Burlington had 50% off when they reopened. They had a line going around their parking lot. It was insane. And they had a line because they were only allowing, I think it was like 30 people into their store at a time. So one person. Smart. Yeah, no, it's super smart. And I don't know why the mall isn't doing that. They should at least have like count how many people are in it and only allow like a certain amount of people per square foot or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't care.
The mall has so many entrances and exits. And like it's hard to keep like who comes out of this exit comes in this one. It's like you can't really count that. Like maybe individual stores can, but the mall itself, I don't think so.
You're right. They can't really dictate that, but they could dictate whether or not you wear a mask.
Oh yeah, I think they should, like, because who doesn't have a mask by now?
Everyone. No.
I feel like most people.
I see people who don't wear masks all the time.
Dude, but everyone carries the mask with them. I had a lady today.
I don't know, but maybe
she wasn't wearing her mask, and I asked her. I was like, "Why don't you wear a mask?" And she was like, "Oh, I have it. If someone tells me to put it on, I'll put it on, but I just don't want to wear it." It's like you might as well just put
dumb.
Like whatever, dude. The masks don't do anything anyway.
But they do.
Yeah, they do.
No, they really don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they
do. The virus is smaller than the opening of the mask, y'all.
Yeah, any virus is any virus.
Exactly. So
no, but
how much of a favor are you really doing to yourself? But I don't want to talk about that.
All right, if you guys want to,
can I put this? Yeah, can I put this on a brighter note?
Yeah, what's up with you, Anthony?
Well, the brighter note's actually about you, Henry.
Aw, can we not get too personal? Because
no, I'm not getting personal. You just recently came in possession of a PS4.
Oh, I did. Yeah, That's awesome. I've just been playing Minecraft just to like get used to the controller and whatever, but it's awesome.
Bro, Minecraft is.
Dude, Minecraft be lit.
Yo,
I'm so hyped, y'all.
So,
Alright.
I
Henry,
talked to you about what's up?
Yeah, me.
You know, I just go
Can
ahead.
No. If you want to go, I can wait.
I'll play for it.
No, I'm going. Henry and I actually were talking because me and you were video calling each other while you were playing Minecraft, and we like briefly touched on this, how like we're 18 right now and we're playing Minecraft and we're saying like it's the best game of our generation, like it's the best game of all time, like it transcends generations, right? Like we played it when we were 10 years old, now we're playing it at 18, we're probably going to still play it at 25 and it'll be fun. And like me and you were talking about how like the 8-year-olds and the 10-year-olds of today are going to be playing Fortnite when they're 18 and they're going to be saying the same things. Like that to me is just crazy.
I mean, not the Fortnite
It's
server.
fucked.
Dude, Fortnite is such a stupid game. Anthony still plays Fortnite. Freaking loser.
What a
I see
loser.
Fortnite.
I'm not a Fortnite player. I'm a. You know how there are social smokers? Like you only play if you only smoke if people around you are smoking.
So you only
Yeah.
play. So you only play.
I'm a social Fortnite player.
You're a loser.
I'm not just gonna go out and play Fortnite on my own. But like if a couple of friends invite me over, yeah, I'll play with them.
Invite you over. It's online.
Yeah, if they invite me on Xbox.
Okay.
Ryan, how'd it feel getting your cheeks slapped in 2K twice?
Oof.
I'm not good at 2K.
What have you been up
I'm
to,
gonna be real with
Ryan?
you. Honestly, I just got a new dog like during quarantine, so that's a thing.
Hey,
That's awesome. Lucky bastard.
What'd you name him?
Her name is Arizona.
Oh,
What?
My sister picked the name, but I live with it.
What is
after
it?
the state or
That's a
the
dope
T?
name.
I don't know what she named it after.
Did you say
I
the
thought it was
state or
a
the T?
T.
Isn't the T named after the state?
I
Yeah,
think
but the
so.
T's like its own brand.
The
Like,
state
if-
isn't
if-
a brand.
Yeah, but if I tell you, hey, let's go to the store and get Arizona, you'll know I'm not talking about the freaking state.
Of course.
But you could.
What do you mean? You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
buy
hold
the
on.
state
I'm
of
just
Arizona.
joking. I'm just joking. I know, Anthony.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, okay.
I didn't hear either.
Oh, well, wait, really? Okay.
Yo, hold up.
Anyway, guys,
Hold
guys.
up.
What? Go ahead.
My man said Arizona, and he reminded me of this. Do you guys know what the official state motto of Texas is?
The bigger, the better.
No. Any more guesses?
Everything's
Everything's-
longer in Texas.
Yeah.
No. Anthony, you got a guess?
Um,
Well, what do you
it
think?
could be so much.
Okay, give me all the options.
Get her done.
Nope.
They don't grill them like we do.
Nope.
Yeehaw.
The official state motto of Texas is, and I quote, friendship.
What?
Just
That's-
friendship.
That's
That
what you
is-
hyped it up
Is that
for.
true? I don't
Yeah.
know. According to what source is that true?
But you really
This
just
is according to Texas.
According to my
Texas-
butt cheek.
You can look this up, bro. The state motto of Texas is
All right,
friendship.
I am literally looking this up.
Go for it.
you saying Texas reminds you of saying, Henry, if you like have money for it, buy Red Dead Redemption 2.
I might have it. I might have it downloaded.
If you do play,
Search up what is the slogan of Texas.
Well, okay, so the first thing that came up on Google when I looked up state motto of Texas was what the fuck? Okay, hold on, sorry. Tentacle. Okay, we got it. This is the
Friendship.
first thing that came up on Google.
Friendship. I'm telling you, boy, it's friendship.
And I was
Henry.
like, what? So
what a
whatever.
letdown.
Henry.
I know, right? What?
Henry. X
What?
tentacles. You heard me?
Squidward tentacles.
X tentacles.
All right, guys, ready? I have an interesting thought for y'all.
Okay.
So, essentially, how I would what I would interpret this as is not letting your body and mind interfere with each other. I know we're going in a completely different direction as opposed to what just happened, but that's the direction we're going in. So here we go.
I wanted to get into all the new games I bought.
Well, I
Shut
didn't
up,
really
Anthony.
talk about your games.
All right, Henny, go.
We were talking about how how like your body, and so how like when like one were to say like, oh, I see this on my screen, what's actually happening is no, your brain is seeing it and your eyes are just like perceiving it.
Bro, hold up. How many shrooms did you eat before?
No, dude, I'm just you were in my class. I just took a lot of psychology. I smoked a little weed while taking it. So it's like whatever.
Whoa.
Anyway.
You guys both just took a drink at the same time.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no. So what are you trying to
Anyway. So let's say one word put in a situation where there are two outcomes. One outcome is what like they truly feel that like they want and like they want to happen to them, and the other outcome is just something that could be potentially better the way you look at it and like the way you're feeling in the day in the moment, but in reality it's just not the one you truly want to settle for.
So it's like how your head is telling you to break up with your girlfriend, but then your
no
head is telling
you it's like no, it's kind of like how my head like wants to treat you well, but my body wants to just swing left and punch you in the face.
Gotcha.
Henry, we were. I told you to wait before eating an edible.
I didn't eat an edible. You ate an edible.
You sound like you're high as hell.
Oh well.
Can we say this in the podcast?
I don't.
Yeah, it's fine. It's better than what I said in the other podcast. Let me tell you that.
We don't even have to mention that on the podcast.
Yeah. Literally, that can just be.
Yeah.
I don't know why we ever mentioned it.
What?
Okay,
anyway.
Y'all want to hear the new games I bought?
Well, I have one more. I have a story, and then after we can talk about it, if you're okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, let's hear. I'm interested in hearing your story.
Story.
Oh,
it's a story.
Well, it's related to what I just talked about.
Okay, go.
Then tell the story.
All right. So yeah, it's quick. So yesterday I was at the pool with my girlfriend and her friend and that friend's boyfriend. Social distancing, am I right? Anyway, so it was like super hot, right? And I had like barely eaten anything today. It was like hot as crap. Remember this. And I'm like sitting there in the heat and I'm just like, whoa. Like I like laid down on my back for a second and I got up and I'm like, I just got like extremely lightheaded. Like it was crazy. Like I thought I was either gonna throw up or pass out or both, or I don't even know. But I was definitely not about to stand up and run a couple laps. I'll tell you that. Anyway, so I was out of commission for a little bit, but like that was like what my body was telling me, right? My body was telling me no, like stay here and don't do anything and just like rest. But my mind was like wanting to be social because seeing people is always an essential, especially during this time. So there's your story. So I felt better after a while, just in case y'all were wondering.
So you just had a heat stroke?
Yeah, I probably.
That's it.
Okay.
That's what a heat stroke is?
Well, you're downplaying it. There's a lesson to be learned.
Well, I saw something like similar to that. Like hot stuff, like spicy.
Yeah.
It's like all in your mind. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Like, your tongue's not.
Dude,
actually,
that's what our friend tells us, Gabby. The friend that you got lost in another country with.
Yeah, that's true.
Being hot and cold is just a mind state.
It's all a mindset.
Oh.
No, have you guys been keeping up with the news, the whole SpaceX thing?
Yeah, I watched it.
Dude, that's insane. That's crazy.
It's awesome, dude. Did you see the technology? It basically wait, go ahead.
Wait, let's explain to like me and the viewers what's going on.
So basically, SpaceX, you know
Yeah.
Tesla, Elon Musk. So SpaceX is like a sub NASA. It's a space line. It's a space it's a company made to what's the word I'm looking for?
It's like it's a NASA type company.
Yeah,
They produce rockets and
Yeah.
send people to
yeah.
space.
So they just had a
Elon
Go ahead.
Musk created SpaceX to find a cheaper alternative of sending spaceships into space, right? And then NASA signed a deal with him to work together to like send people to the moon and send people to space and like space exploration. So he is now being backed by the U.S. government on top of like anything else that he gets.
Wow.
Yeah.
NASA's connected to the government.
Yes,
I thought NASA was like its own private company.
it is, but they get
Yeah.
money
it
from-
is.
You can request money from the government if you're helping like the government.
Yeah.
How?
Bro, I don't.
Wait, NASA,
We're
I thought
not
NASA's, like,
we're
fully
not there
government.
yet, bro, but you can.
So is the government funding them,
Yes.
or are they begging for
Yes.
money?
No, the government is funding them. Your taxes are going towards benefiting NASA.
So then they work for the government.
Technically, yes, but also no.
Yeah,
they-
because
do-
it's also its own independent company.
I'm
Do
not
they
even sure
do
if
they
they're independent. Hold up. NASA,
do they ever get to? God damn it.
NASA for 2021
They're
is
independent
being
company.
is being awarded $25.2 billion from the government.
Damn.
So probably when it comes down to it, they are employed by the government. That's neither here nor there.
I
Because the
mean,
government's everything.
Wait, let me say this. Can
Go
they
ahead.
like decide on their own? You know what? I want to build a $1 billion rocket and send
No.
people to
Who
space.
they?
NASA, or do they
Yeah.
have to wait for the president to say we want to launch some people into space?
No, the president has
No,
already-
I don't think so.
Okay, NASA is an independent agency of the United States federal government, right? So they're independent, but they're under the government. So they are technically a government agency, but they're independent, which means that if they want to build a rocket for $2 billion to send someone to space, it has to go through their ranks. They don't have to go to the government for that, right? So they have their own like officials that have to approve of this, and then they can send someone to space. They don't have to go to the president.
But does that mean that they can make like stuff for other countries as well, or is it like fully American?
It's American. NASA's American.
Okay.
But they work in conjunction with other space agencies.
Where was this all leading to?
Yeah, so SpaceX and NASA just launched their first joint project. They sent, what was it, two men to space?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they spent 2 men to space. Elon Musk like completely.
But basically, the whole what's
space.
neat about it
Crazy.
is that the technology they're using to launch the rocket would essentially, so you know how like the
Did he pause for everyone or?
Yeah, no, he paused for everyone, man.
Henry's about to reveal some top secret information.
Yeah, bro.
And the
The
FBI
government shut
agent-
him down.
The FBI agent caught him in time.
He just got that text message. His FBI agent.
Hey man, you gotta chill right there.
Hey man, cops outside.
SpaceX is shut him down.
Yo, Henry, you there?
yeah, sorry.
Did the
What just
FBI?
happened?
Did the FBI
Yeah,
get you?
did your FBI agent?
It's no longer
Yes,
Henry.
so.
You're out here spilling too many secrets.
I know, for real, dude. Gotta watch what I say. Did
you,
y'all
like, get
hear
a call
any-
or something?
No, we didn't hear a single thing you said.
Nah,
Well,
you cut
Do
out.
y'all Do y'all want to hear what I? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
no,
let's
no,
hear.
say it.
Yeah, yeah.
What was I talking about? I don't even
SpaceX
remember.
technology is super cool.
Oh, I was saying that the technology used to launch the rocket is neat, is because you know how parts of the rocket like disconnect from the shuttle
Yeah.
as they reach certain altitudes. Okay, so this rocket in particular, the parts that breaks off from the shuttle are individual like transport vehicles within themselves, and they can be recycled and sent back to Earth. So
That's cool.
so essentially, it's trying to promote what I as far as I'm very limited with the knowledge of this, but as far as I'm concerned, it looks like they're trying to like make travel more efficient. You know what I mean? Interstellar travel more efficient.
Gabby,
Because
are you blowing
then you can
bubbles?
make more round trips. Yeah, it looks like he is blowing bubbles.
Bro, I can't freaking blow bubbles. It's not working. It worked
Are you
one
not
time.
talented enough to blow bubbles or
No,
something?
I'm not SpongeBob, okay?
Dude, you're
Yeah,
out here
those
on a
bubbles from
podcast. You can do whatever
Fortnite?
you want.
What? What'd you say, Kyle?
Are those the bubbles for awards night?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, that's Bubbles' neighbor.
Okay.
Blowing bubbles.
No, but yeah, the reason why I wanted to talk about the SpaceX thing is because it's huge. I mean, the guy started his company, I think, like 10 years ago or something like that.
I mean, didn't he create PayPal first?
No,
He pushed
Yeah,
PayPal to
PayPal.
success.
no. He made PayPal and then he sold PayPal to eBay, and that was his first $1 billion. SpaceX he founded in 2002, so it took him 18 years to build up an aerospace company and launch 2 people to space, which is insane.
Damn.
And
Oh,
on
sure.
top of that, do you know what his payday was?
Probably not a lot. The man works
For
like
what?
crazy.
The man got, I think it was right here, Elon Musk got a $770 million payday after that rocket went out.
Damn.
That's
Just so,
That's probably pennies to him.
this.
I mean, how much did the rocket cost?
This man basically made $1 billion in a day.
I mean, but like, you have to consider the amount of money he poured into SpaceX.
That's the thing. He didn't pour. Well, yeah. He had an initial startup, but he also had investors, right? And now he's being backed by the government.
I mean, the dude's pretty dumb with investors. Like, he tanked Tesla stocks. So it's tweeting out, the Tesla stocks are too high.
Bro, this
Like-
dude doesn't give a shit, bro. He doesn't care.
I know, but he lost so many people, like thousands of dollars.
This dude named his daughter AX freaking XXA12.
Son.
Some shit.
I thought it was a son.
I don't
Yeah, it's a
even know.
son.
Here, Elon Musk baby name.
You know you're not going to be able to
Son's-
pronounce that.
His son's
He's
name.
a transformer.
No. I heard how he pronounced it. Okay, so the name is X and then an AE symbol, right? And then
Yeah.
A-XII, right? So the
Oh my
X
God.
at the very beginning.
This man, dude.
He's going to get bullied.
Oh yeah, well,
Ah.
Actually, no, he's going to whip out the flamethrower.
facts. But
No, dude, he's just gonna transform into a jet and fly out of there.
speaking of jets,
Nah, bro. We
listen.
just gotta unplug him and he'll be done.
Oh my gosh, boys! Can I tell you what the freaking name means?
Oh my god.
So the X at the beginning of his name literally just stands for X. The AE is pronounced Ash, as in Ash Ketchum, and then A-XII is Elon Musk's favorite plane. So it's funny
God.
that you said he was going to turn into a jet and fly away.
Ah.
That kid's going to get bullied.
Nah, he can just go by Ash or X.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Bro, imagine
Everyone
having
won't
to
know,
write
like,
your name
his real
on
name.
papers.
Bro, teachers are
Literally.
going to be so pissed off. This dude's going to be writing X, A.
Yo, but you wanna know what will
Ash,
be funny
XI.
though?
What?
Can you imagine how tech savvy this kid's gonna be?
Is he, though?
Do you know his dad?
I mean, he's going to have to be.
Yeah, but
Yeah, for real.
But how do you know that he's gonna?
Otherwise,
what if he
he'll
rejects
be-
it? What if because
Yeah,
people,
maybe he wants to be a lawyer.
no? What if he wants to be like Anthony and do acting? Loser.
Yo, chill.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
sorry,
what if
I'm
he
sorry.
wants to be a archaeologist? You don't know.
Well, what I mean is that like he's gonna frustrate his own family when they find out if I'm saying if he's not already into tech by the time he's like 5 years old.
What if he identifies as a calculator?
I don't think his dad will care as long as he does stuff for him.
What if his dad does tests on him?
But he already has, Elon already
Knowledge
has
is
like
power and
6
good things
kids.
come from experience. I don't
Dude,
know.
100%, he's gonna do experiments on his kids. You know that?
Oh yeah.
Elon has talked about this. He's pro putting chips inside of humans.
Yeah, he has his own little chip company. Neuralink.
Yeah,
does?
yeah. I just heard him talk about that on Joe Rogan.
So he's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be booting up his kids.
His wife's not actually pregnant. He's just working on him in
Who
the
is his
lab.
wife?
So it's not his wife.
It's like some goth
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
It's
It's
his
not.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
Her name is
Oh.
Grimes.
What does she do?
She's a musician.
yeah. She's
She
famous.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's
But hey, man, you gotta
Um,
applause Musk for he has the drive to make change and progress.
How long have they been going out?
Claire Elise Boucher, known professionally as Grimes, is a Canadian singer and musician.
What the?
Her music incorporates elements of varied styles and genres, including dream pop, R&B, electronic music, and hip hop. She's 32.
She
Mhm.
looks so weird.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Probably is so weird.
No. She looks weird.
Look at pictures of her.
I've
Having a
seen-
hoodie on is not respecting woman.
What?
I can see her like she's definitely a vampire.
Screw you, dude.
Like, look at pictures of her. She's a vampire.
No,
Huh?
yeah, she's very she's very
Ryan, are you in
goth.
a Walmart?
I'm in my garage.
I'm in a Walmart.
Ooh,
She seems to be goth, but like I feel like it's just a facade at the same time.
I don't know. She named her kid whatever you just said.
Yeah, she went along with Elon's
all
name, so she kind of has to. Be with
bitch
Yeah, no.
the table.
Elon said that the only part of the name that he contributed to was his favorite plane. He said the XAE was all her.
What?
Yeah, so they're both weirdos. That's why it works. She's a weirdo
That's
and he's a
freaking
weirdo.
Weird.
Where do you get your logic?
What? They're weirdos, bro.
Where do you get this logic?
What do you mean? Where do I get this logic? I get this logic from the fact that
What do you
What
mean?
makes them
they
weirdos?
named their kid X.
Would you name your kid computer code?
What the?
They named him the Wi-Fi password.
He named him. They named him the Wi-Fi network.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, what the heck, guys? That's not even like. That's so messed up. I'd hate that.
Just
Yeah.
feel bad for the kid.
But it's not like, dude. It's not like they have conflict though. This whole thing's probably going great for them.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure they love it.
100%. That's what I'm saying. They're weird, but they're weird together and they love it.
Yeah.
It says they're weird.
Yeah, being weird isn't a bad thing.
I mean, like, yeah.
So
AGA is a weird school.
I think
Yeah,
every
but-
school is a weird school.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're in a very like very objective situation, should you be like smart and like, figure something out, or just be crazy and go with the flow?
I think that they can do whatever the hell they want, but the kid
I'm not even talking about them
the kids
specific anymore.
the kid's
but
gonna
yeah.
the kid will be bullied.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if your dad owns like 12% of the cars that are on the road right now, and a multi-billion-dollar space company, and he's a pretty cool guy overall,
He's still gonna get bullied.
you're not gonna get. His dad's probably not gonna send him to school.
That's true.
But
He
he's probably
probably
got
has one.
personalized bodyguards.
His dad will probably teach him everything he needs to know.
Yeah. So on May 15th,
Yo.
Did you do that?
hold up. On May 15th, Avatar: The Last Airbender came on Netflix. Have any of you guys rewatched it
Yeah, but I still haven't watched it.
fully?
I already watched
I'm like,
it on
I've seen
DVD.
the show. I've
I love
watched
that
it
shit.
through, but I haven't seen it on Netflix.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this because I really want you to pay attention when it happens. So after rewatching the entire series, I don't know if you remember this, but remember the Uncle Iroh, how he taught what's his name?
Zuko?
Zuko how to
Yeah.
Yeah.
redirect lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember where he learned that from?
His
We should
father.
Spoiler warning, but
No, so yeah, spoiler warning by the way.
Where were
Iroh,
you all
care.
in 2010 when this came out?
no, we
Yeah,
watched
for
it. I
real.
just rewatched it. But here's
I'm
the
just saying that for like.
Iroh learned it by observing waterbenders. So it's a waterbending technique that he took and turned into a lightning technique, right? Into a firebending technique. So
Cool.
if you look at the way that time progresses, right? Aang learns all 4 elements. He masters all 4 elements. And if you look at the final battle between Zuko and Azula, you notice that he uses all 4 elemental techniques in his firebending. So
That's really cool.
yeah, and I don't know if
So is Zuko the Avatar?
no, but
He's fucking good.
I think that he took I think like the whole point was like to show like the growth of the characters, right? So we saw Aang's growth, and then we saw his enemy's growth, which was Zuko, right? He went from only like being able to do this one thing to incorporate because like his whole thing was like, oh, the Fire Nation is everything, right? And then it went all the way through to the end where he like started incorporating everyone's techniques and he started understanding everyone. And I don't know if the writers of the show did that on purpose, but I just want you to like pay attention.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah, I want you to pay attention to like the very last fight between Zuko and Azula. I really, really enjoyed it a lot more.
All right, let's see if I even get to that. But
Who
for
was
the
that
time,
one?
What are you saying?
go Anthony.
Who
Go
was
ahead.
that one? God damn it. Gabby, who is that one badass blind girl?
The one,
Toph.
Toph.
Bro,
She was blind.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was like one of the main.
That's like what.
I don't remember her being blind. I watched.
That was
the
like
show
the
and
main
it's like-
premise.
Dude.
The whole
Like one of her
the whole point of her
main
as
things.
a character was that she was blind.
I watched the show that came out 10 years ago. It just only came out on a main streaming source now. I'm
Bro,
so freaking knowledgeable.
I knew she was
Get outta here
blind
with that.
before I rewatched it. That's
Hey,
not
well,
Yeah,
I
it-
haven't watched it in like 7 years, so chill out.
okay. Well, rewatch it, bro. You have to.
All right, I'm sure I won't. Anyway, are any of y'all brave enough to freestyle over one of Anthony's beats at the moment?
Nah.
Do y'all want to hear me freestyle over one of Anthony's beats?
Bet go.
But I'm done.
Anthony, play me a beat. He's like, I'm scared.
Nah, I just hit low power mode. Do you want me to send it to you?
It doesn't matter as
Okay,
long as I can hear it.
Looks like we're skipping that segment.
All right, so all right, fine. So we're gonna skip that. In the meantime,
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
Dad.
does anybody have like?
Hey, Anthony,
What?
did it fall when you fell from the vending machine? Because you're a snack.
You just cut out
You
so
already
bad.
hit me with
Yeah.
that, you loser.
I'm trying to fill the void.
You are not loyal. Let me tell you that.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
100%, bro.
Yeah. One thing we can bring up is that in your guys' hiatus, one thing has changed. Y'all have now graduated from high school.
Yeah, it's fat.
Yeah, that's
Y'all are
crazy.
no longer high schoolers.
We're still stupid 18 and 19-year-olds, but
Facts.
But now you have certificate.
dude, and one of us left. I don't know if y'all realized
Do you-
that.
I got him. He's coming back.
Yeah, Anthony left.
All right, hold on.
He's back.
Oh, he is? Okay, cool. All right. So,
What's going on?
You
does
good,
anybody
Anthony?
have? Yeah, he's fine. Does anybody have a fact or anything that they've learned recently they want to share? Anybody?
Something that I learned? Ooh, that's a good question.
Or like something that you've learned is a subjective truth.
I suck ass at Hebrew,
Huh.
but I failed the rest of my Hebrew final. I already failed 2 parts.
Did
Well, I
you
got
know-
65 on one
Did you
part.
know?
Screw language credits, bro.
Did you know that the ant's sense, an ant, right? It's like that little tiny bug. An ant's sense of smell is stronger than a dog's.
Yeah, bro,
That's
those
crazy.
things are crazy. Like those things be smelling shit from like so far
That's
away.
crazy.
Yeah, there's your
What
little fact of
about
the day.
like a story of the day?
Didn't you give us your cool story?
Yeah, I already gave you my story. Does anybody have anything else?
I mean, I have a small one from today. So I was
Go
walking
ahead.
with my friend Moshe, and I don't know anything, but I ran into Rob Zafaria Mainzer. I just said hi. He was driving, actually.
That's nice.
Hold up.
This
No,
is the nickname for a friend of ours who graduated in our class.
Yeah, facts. So I actually have a little story, or it's not a story yet, but it will be. So because like I work in retail, and there's like a lot of looting going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be getting a gun in like the next week or two.
That's crazy.
You don't be strapped up.
Bro, facts.
You're gonna be strapped up in the store.
Facts. The only thing is because so in the state of Georgia, you can carry a firearm at the age of 18, but you can't have a concealed weapon until you're 21, which means that I always have to keep it in view, right? So if I go anywhere, people will know I have a gun. And that's like slightly a problem.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Because, you know, the whole like violence incites violence thing. Like if people see you with a gun, they might, you know, all that stuff.
That's
Like, see
too
white
good.
kids with guns, they get scared.
For real.
Ryan,
Yeah?
you got any funny stories to tell us?
How about the time you stripped down to your
Ah.
What?
I don't think we can bring up that.
Why not? I think that's a funny story.
Y'all think
Guys, y'all want to know something
There's
crazy?
stuff involved I cannot talk about. That story.
All right, maybe one day in the future.
I don't think. Maybe one day. Just not.
All right, Ryan, I'm gonna give you a topic, and you give me a funny story related to that topic.
Okay.
Bar mitzvah.
Hmm.
You have any
I think
funny
a
bar
funny
mitzvah
one?
stories?
Huh.
I have a funny party story that we can end this off on.
Okay.
Wait, Ryan. I want to
Hey,
hear
listen,
Ryan. I want to hear Ryan.
I don't. I'm a passive on the Gabby.
So
right.
Henry was actually there when I don't know if
Of course I was, because I'm a freaking party
No.
animal.
no he was
Give
at,
us the details.
Henry yeah so Henry was at this party, but he wasn't there when the situation happened. But like, I think you know about it. This was at your girlfriend and one of her friends' Sweet 16.
Oh yeah, it is
Right.
exposing time.
So
No, it's fine.
No, I'm not going to name any names or anything. So, you know, obviously there were things happening at this party that might not have been legal for the people to be doing at the time at which.
Why the hell are you saying this?
No,
Why
it's
the hell
fine.
are you asking him? Let him talk.
It's been like 2 years.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was
shit.
like
makes
2
it even
years ago.
worse.
No, it really doesn't.
I mean, not really.
I'm pretty sure you can't incriminate yourself after a certain period of time, and it's been 2 years.
He's
so I
too
don't-
said you're incriminating. Anyway, keep going, dude.
Yeah, nothing is being incriminated.
Yeah, exactly. So there were people, you know, drinking at the party, and what happened was one of the kids or one of the guys there, he was also 16. He got a little bit. He had a little bit too much to drink. So me being a good friend, I was like, "Yo, bro, like, come with me. Let's take a walk. Let's calm down." He was doing some pretty stupid things. Like he tried to grope a girl that was there, and I was like, "No, that's not happening."
Yeah, what an idiot trying to get a girl at a party.
You gotta tell me who this is after the podcast.
No, Henry. He wasn't trying to get
I
a
mean,
girl.
there's a difference between groping.
Groping. He was trying to grope.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Okay.
That was the problem, right? So I pulled him aside. I was like, okay, let's go take a walk. So we took a walk, and you know, I'm talking to him, and he's obviously like, he's in like a completely different headspace. And another one of our mutual friends runs up, and he dares him to run down the street naked.
Huh, I was there for this, but yeah.
You were there for this? Yeah. So this kid pulls down his pants and starts running down the street.
Dude, that was literally crazy. He did something else too.
Oh yeah, he did a lot that night. But I had to go chase after him and pull his pants back up.
Ew.
Well,
And
me
then-
and other
Oh,
kids
so-
sat there and laughed our asses off.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. And then while we were walking back to the house, he saw a tree that had a hole in it,
No.
and he started.
This is in a nice neighborhood, right?
Yeah, he started
What?
hitting on the tree, and wanted to have intercourse with the tree, and we had to pry his hands off that tree before he committed freaking tree sex assault.
Dude, you
You're
gotta tell
assaulting
me.
nature.
You gotta tell me who this is after the podcast.
Yeah, listen, hey,
Mother Nature.
Alright.
Dude,
with that, we'll be
Yeah,
signing off.
with that amazing story. It's
We
been
will-
incredible. It's good to be back on the camera on the internet. To all the people that see this, you're awesome. We love you.
We're gonna keep
Yeah.
posting, so stay up to date.
Like it up, bro. Stay tuned. I'm not a fan
like,
of bells
share,
if you
and
wanna hit it.
subscribe.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
Anthony. He's Gabby. That's Henry, and that's our special guest, Ryan.
You know that it's going by my screen, so everyone that you just pointed to was
Oh,
wrong.
it's fine. They'll know.
That
Come
adds
on,
to
bro.
it.
That, you just ruined the outro.
Yeah, for real, but it's fine.
All right, peace.
No, you do it now, Gabby.
Bye, guys.
That's Henry. I'm Gabby. That's Anthony. That's Ryan. Peace.
Yes.
Hey, you got the name right.
Yeah.